Alright, so I'm reviewing the Miheal LED strips. And the reason I picked these was because these are the only ones that were 65 feet. I needed, I think, about maybe 45 or 50 feet. I think most of them were around 32. And this one had pretty good reviews. And it had enough power to power the whole strip. Like I said, most of them I think could only power up to 33 feet, and I would message a lot of the vendors and they said that you couldn't add on to them. So that's why I picked these. And the reviews are pretty good. It's a little pricey, it's $62. And I already took them out of the box. They came in on this reel, and I guess they have this blue adhesive on the back. So once you put them, I'm going to put them actually all around the ceiling. Once you put them, you take this strip and then you glue it to wherever you're putting it. I don't know if it's really that sticky. You may have to buy those little holders or more adhesive. I haven't done it yet, so I guess we'll see. So the other thing it has, if you can see, I wasn't sure because I've never done this before, but these little copper things, I think they're every, I don't know, like 8 inches. You can actually cut them right there. So the reason you may want to cut it is because when you go at like those angles for it to turn, if you were to turn it to 90 degrees, it would bend like that. And I think they said you shouldn't really bend these things. So what I ended up buying was this other product. It's called Nexillumi L-shaped 4-pin strips. I think these are about $7 or $11, I don't remember. There's different kinds. The reason I got these because these have a little bend. So if whatever you're installing these are a little uneven, you can go a little bit like this, and they can kind of go like this. I know there's the other kind, but I think they don't bend as easy. So the way you use these, you have to take maybe some pliers, and I don't know if you can see that, and you just like pop it. You can pop the other one. One of the big questions I had on these is, I don't know if you can see this, there's a black, green, red, and blue little kind of wire. And I actually messaged a couple of the vendors, and I don't know if you can see this. This little strips also has a BRG in the 12 volt. The B stands for blue, R for red, G for green, and then the power, I guess, goes on the 12V. My problem was that on their picture, it looks different. I think that some of them had 12 volts and BRG or RGB, and it actually doesn't matter because this is just transmitting, I guess, electricity through each one of these. As long as these are done the same, it doesn't matter what these colors are. And that was like a big confusion that I had. So as long as, let me get another strip. As long as when you connect this, if that says 12 volt on the black one, then it has to say 12 volt on the top one. So like that. You couldn't have something where the 12 volt going to the black is connected to, if you say when you cut it, it's like this. See how it says the B right there? You can have that. So the 12 volt goes to the black, and then it goes to the B. And the G goes to the R, and then the R goes to G, and then the B will go to the 12. You can't do that. So these really don't matter. What matters is they just have to be coincide. So it doesn't matter here if you have GRB, RGB, BRG, whatever. These are just transmitting the same amount of, I guess, electricity or signal. They just have to be exactly the same. If you have 12 volts in black, then it should be, when you're connecting it, like that. And it's really easy to connect. Just put it in there. Like that. Just make sure it's all the way in there. And then it's hard to snap, so you need to get your pliers again. And then you just kind of press it. I don't hear it clicking, but just press it hard, and then I guess it pushes them. And then that's your corner. See? So when it goes up there, it's your corner. I already installed them actually. It's a test, but I haven't glued them down. So let me turn them on. They come with this little remote control. And that's how they look. Let me turn on my turn off my light. And depending on what color you press, maybe you can see it. Red. I think this is green. Blue. It's my favorite. So you can see. That's my projector. I'm installing it too. And the reason it's uneven right there, I don't know if you can see right there, because I haven't glued it down. So the strip is a little bit uneven, but once I glue it down, it should be a nice line. And it has other features. I think it's like strobe. I think I almost changes colors. It's like a fading in and out of different colors. And it also has white. I'll do another video once everything is connected correctly and my app, well, this strip also you can connect it to Alexa and Google Home. I have Google Home, so once I get that connected, I'll do another video showing how the app works. But so far I really like it. It's really easy, except blue is my favorite. There is, on one end, there is like a little microphone and I guess a receiver for this. And it also has a sound, some kind of sound thing. So if you're playing a movie or music, the lights will actually change with the music.